Deciding where you want to move to and buying a home in Columbia Midlands area is like one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make in your entire life. And there's a multitude of factors that go into making this decision. Are you relocating for work? What do you like to do outside of work and more? I've been able to help many families make this move to the state of South Carolina, especially Columbia. As a realtor, I've gathered a wealth of feedback and data on what people wish they knew and what their regrets were when relocating to this beautiful region. When relocating to the Columbia Midlands, one of the primary concerns is the fear of buying a house they've never seen in person. Understandably, this can be quite daunting. My approach, which has been proven successful for me and for my clients, comprehensively addresses this worry. When we have our first initial call, we take the time to discuss the entire home buying process in South Carolina. I offer extensive virtual tours once you're ready to embark on your home search. These tours are conducted in real time through platforms like FaceTime, or I might be sending you a pre-recorded video, allowing you to examine every detail of the home that you're considering thoroughly. But it doesn't stop there. I'll go the extra mile by providing neighborhood tours and even exploring areas beyond the neighborhood. This way, you get a complete sense of where you'll reside. One significant factor that clients often share with me is their love for their house, but they have reservations about the neighborhood or the surrounding area. During our initial call, I'll ask if you've visited the area before. If not, we'll discuss when you plan to do so. I found that clients who have explored the area in person tend to be more uncertain about their home buying decision. To help make an informed choice, I recommend visiting somewhere between 2 to 3 days, a long weekend. With 2 days, you should be able to delve into Columbia, narrowing it down to 2, maybe 3 locations that you and your family might prefer. I typically try to meet with you for part of your tour and show you around. And if I don't have the flexibility to do that around your time schedule, then at least we'll meet for coffee or something, and at a minimum, after learning what your family's needs are, I'll provide you with a guide for different areas and neighborhoods that I think might be a good fit for you and your family. If you visited the area multiple times, meeting you towards the end of your trip may be better, so that way I can get your feedback. Once you've identified the areas that you want to consider, I'll swiftly set up your home search. You'll receive property listings in your chosen area that match your criteria as soon as they become available. This proactive approach ensures you're well prepared for your home buying journey. Another common concern I frequently hear from clients who are relocating to the Columbia Midlands is related to selling their current home and the challenges it presents when buying a new one. Specifically, regret arises when individuals find themselves in a situation where they must sell their current home before making an offer on a new one. If you're in a position of selling your current home and your purchase a new home is contingent on the sale, there are a few significant considerations. Attempting to submit offers before your existing home is listed, under contract, or has passed inspections and appraisal can put you at a disadvantage in a competitive market. Your offers may end up at the bottom of the pile when competing against the other buyers. I'll inquire about your current real estate situation during our initial conversation. I'll ask where you are if you have a house to sell. If you haven't yet chosen a realtor for selling your current property, working with an experienced full-time professional who is a top-notch agent is essential. I can introduce you to a trusted realtor who specializes in your area to ensure you can sell your current home and purchase a new one here in Columbia. Additionally, it's worth mentioning using a loan recast is an option. A loan recast is a way to change the terms of your mortgage, specifically the monthly payments. It's like hitting the reset button on your loan. Here's how it works. Let's say you have a great credit and you can get qualified to carry your current home's mortgage and your new home here in Columbia. You must be able to make at least 6 regular payments on the new loan. Then you suddenly have a lump sum of money available, most likely from the equity of selling your current home. And instead of paying off the entire mortgage, you can use that lump sum to reduce the outstanding balance of your loan. Once you do this, your lender recalculates your monthly payments based on the new lower balance. This typically results in smaller monthly payments because you're now paying off a smaller amount over the remaining term of the loan. A loan recast can help you buy a home here in Columbia without having to sell your current home. It's sort of like a safety net. You can put a contract on a home that you fell in love with here without worrying about your current home being sold. You'll have to be able to make and pay both mortgages just in case your current home takes a while to sell. You'll also have to pay the higher mortgage on the new home for at least 6 payments before the recast can be made. Sometimes Sometimes it's easier and less expensive to do this than to move into a temporary housing situation and then pay to move back out into your new home a couple months later. It's an easy way to adjust your mortgage without going through the process of refinancing, which can involve more paperwork and more money. Please remember that not all mortgages are allowed to be recasted. So contact me for my recommendations first. I had clients pre-approved without a contingency to sell their home, knowing they could use the reset option. Of course, they preferred not to recast to avoid paying the higher monthly payment for 6 months. We could submit an offer with a 45-day closing period, giving them extra time to close on their home. We did not need to end up using the recast, but we had it in our back pocket just in case we needed it. It allowed my clients Barb and Ron to go house shopping stress-free, knowing that if they found the perfect home with our inventory shortages, they didn't have to miss out on it. Another common concern people share when moving here is the overwhelming stress and logistical challenges they face. Coordinating the logistics of a move, including packing, securing movers, transporting your belongings across the country, all while managing the sale of your existing home, can be a formidable task. This stress is further compounded when you're finally moving to Columbia and searching for a new home. The process can feel overwhelming, from listing your current home, showing it to prospective buyers, and ultimately securing a buyer. Moving to a new city, especially one you may have only recently learned about, adds complexity. This could be due to a new phase of life, a job opportunity. Given these challenges, contacting me promptly is crucial to establishing a well-structured timeline. By planning your move effectively, ensuring that you have reliable movers, and following a logical sequence, selling your current home, getting it under contract, and navigating inspections and appraisals, you can position yourself for success. This approach significantly reduces the stress and uncertainty of writing offers on your Columbia homes here. However, it's essential to acknowledge that while we strive to plan for these seamlessly, perfection doesn't always happen. Hiccups may arise along the way, such as issues with the movers, unexpected delays in the move, or in the sale of your home. Despite these challenges, I can help you guide you through each step of the process, making your transition to Columbia as smooth as possible. Ultimately, I aim to help you navigate these challenges and uncertainties, ensuring your move to Columbia is as stress-free as possible. Lastly, one regret I often hear is trying to time the market. Some individuals delay the move, hoping for better mortgage rates or lower home prices. However, waiting for these ideal conditions can be counterproductive. Many factors influence mortgage rates, and the market can be unpredictable. Columbia continues to experience strong demand and limited inventory, so prices, they'll probably rise. Delaying your move might result in higher costs and more competition in the future. Trust me, you aren't the only buyer who thinks about sitting out on the sidelines. Once interest rates come back down, it may become a buyer frenzy again. I aim to ensure you don't share these common regrets when moving to Columbia, South Carolina. I'm here to guide you through the process, offer virtual tours, introduce you to trusted realtors and lenders, and help you establish a well-structured timeline. If you're considering a move to the Columbia Midlands area, please don't hesitate to contact me, whether by text, phone call, or email. However you reach out, I will answer you personally. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to assisting you in your journey to Columbia. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to comment with any questions or thoughts. I'll see you next week.